last much longer.
There's the rest of the herd. That creek on the south range is bone dry.
Well, now, it was full up 2 days ago. It takes more than 2 days for a creek to dry up.
Unless Fred Brady dammed it up on his end.
Well, now, why would he do that?
I don't know. Let's go find out.
Right, yeah.
What's this fence for?
What they're usually for. To keep our stock in, everybody else is out.
Any water in that creek up there?
Plenty of water.
Well, now, you better have a talk with your boss.
Wouldn't do you any good.
If he thinks he's gonna dam up a creek in the middle of a drought, well, we better straighten him out.
Now, you just better stay right where you are.
Look, we've been sharing that creek with Brady for years.
Well, now, that might be. But it ain't his place anymore, that's all. This place been sold.
To who?
Pa? Can you take me riding today?
I'm busy. You can see that, can't you?
Maybe later?
Not today.
Tomorrow?
We'll see, David. We better go now and let your father get back to his work. Did you get my gloves? Adam, whatever it is, please don't take it out on him. Thank you.
Uncle Jared!
Hello, Davy.
Can you take me riding today?
Riding? Sorry, young fella. I wish I could.
You'll have to settle for your mother's company, David. Hello, Jared.
Hello, Marcy. Adam.
Maybe we can have another picnic at River Grove.
Another picnic?
Yes. David and I were picnicking the other afternoon, and Jared rode by, so naturally.
You invited him to stay, naturally.
Well, we better go and let these men do their work. Nice to see you again, Jared.
Nice to see you, Marcy. How are you, Jared? Just fine, Adam. Can I get you a drink? Thank you. I stopped by to discuss with you the damming up of Brady Creek. Actually, Nick wanted to come, but he tends to be just a little bit impulsive. Yes, I heard that about him. You should really watch that. Now, about the creek. When I acquire new property, I fence it in as properly as possible. Fencing is one thing, Adam. Damming it up is another. You need that water. You bet we do. We have 500 head of prime beef that need watering. With the drought, we stand a chance of losing them. There's enough water in that stream, Adam, for a dozen herds. I'm afraid I can't accommodate you, Jared. You're refusing us water? That's exactly what I'm doing. I don't understand, Adam. I thought we were friends. And I'm behaving like your worst enemy, and you would like to know why. Is that right, Jared? That's right, I would. Well, let's start with Carson City. 6 months ago. Does that answer your question? No? All right. Let's try Modesto, a week before last. Does that give you a clue? Now, please get out of here. I've got another appointment. Whatever you're thinking, Adam, you're wrong. Get out.
So he's a real old close friend of yours, huh? Well, let me tell you something. That kind of man doesn't have any close friends. How do you think he built that empire of his?
Oh, Nick, Adam is an empire builder, and I've heard he can be ruthless at times, but why? What would be his reason? Perhaps there's a reason we don't even know about. Is that possible?
I get the distinct feeling that all of you think this has something to do with me.
Well, he's your closest friend.
Am I being accused of something?
Accused of what, Jared?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean that.
I think maybe I'll have a talk with this Mr. Howard.
You will not. I'll handle this. In the meantime, why can't you use the San Joaquin River?
It's too rough a drive on a herd getting weaker every hour. This heat, they'd never make it.
Well, there has to be an answer for this somewhere. I'll find it legally.
You better find it fast, Jared. Those cattle need water, and legal or otherwise, we're going to get water to them.
Hello, Mr. Slade.
Hello, Miss Barkley.
How's that new baby of yours?
Oh, he's come along just fine. Me and the missus want to thank you for the present you sent over.
It's my pleasure.
Miss Barkley, I guess you'll find out sooner or later. I might as well be the one to tell you.
Tell me what?
Your son told me you just harvested your pear crop.
That's right. They'll be here and ready for shipping sometime tomorrow.
Well, I'm afraid we can't handle them.
What do you mean?
I'm sorry as can be, Miss Barkley, but I've got orders.
From whom?
It's all right, Slade. I'll handle it.
Adam, I don't understand what...
There's nothing to understand. My company has a right to refuse anyone's patronage.
Your company?
I've been a member of the board of directors for many years. I just decided to take a more active interest in company policy.
I see. Well, what's the reason?
I'm not obliged to give you any reason. Ship the pears with some other company.
But you're the only freight line in this area. And if you don't ship them, an entire year's crop will be ruined. But even more important than that, Adam, you're our friend. Why are you doing this? Why?
Now, you ask your son, Victoria. Ask Jared about my wife and about the seventh commandment.
I brought you some coffee. Oh, my goodness. Last time I saw so many books, you were studying for your law degree.
Well, I'm trying to find a legal basis to force Adam Howard to tear down that dam.
Stream is on his property.
Yes, I know it's on his property, but there's such a thing as custom, such a thing as morality. Say, that smells good. I mean, does any man have the right, any man, to literally slaughter another man's cattle?
That's what you say, but what does the law say?
Well, law says a man's property is his kingdom, his house is his castle, but there's a precedent for common usage. I intend to get Judge Lawson to issue an injunction based on that precedent.
Jared, why is Adam doing this?
That's not as important as stopping him.
As long as this was just your business, I would never interfere, and you know it. But now it concerns all of us, the ranch, all of us. I spoke to Adam today, very briefly, but he said something odd. He said to ask you about his wife and the seventh commandment.
Mother, I have never had an affair with Marcy Howard.
Then what is it that makes Adam think so?
All right. He found out that I met with Marcy. Met with her several times.
These meetings. Why, Jared?
I can't tell you that. You'll just have to trust me.
All right, Jared. All right. I'll have have Silas bring you some sandwiches. You must be hungry.
Pa,
Yeah.
I guess you're kind of busy.
Yes, I'm very busy. I said I'm very busy, David. Now, what is it you want?
I wanted to give you this. I made it. It's a present for you.
Well, thank you, David. I sure did need a new tobacco pouch.
I was gonna save it until Christmas. But I don't know. I just wanted to give you something now.
Well, it's very nice.
I guess I've been a lot of trouble to you on this trip. Getting in the way, and always asking to go riding. I bet that made you mad at me.
Mad at you? Why do you think that?
Well, not mad exactly. But I don't know. You just act different. That's all. Like you didn't want me around anymore. If I did something wrong, Pa, I didn't mean to. When I get back in school, I'll do all my lessons every night without having to be told. I promise.
Oh, I know you will, Davy. I know you will.
I wish we could go home so things would be the way they were before. You and Mother and me, together. You know, the way it was.
The way it was.
It will be the same when we get home, won't it, Pa? Well, I guess I'm bothering you again.
David, I hope you're not interrupting your father. I'm going shopping. I'd like it if you could come with me to help carry the packages. Do you need anything, Adam?
No. No, thank you. Nothing.